Hello, friends! Welcome to our magical story. Today, we are here to tell you about the journey that changed our lives forever.
And maybe this story will give your heart the same light that it gave to ours. Let us begin.
Long ago, in a distant and beautiful kingdom named Narenia, there lived a land filled with golden gardens, flowing lakes, and a clear, sparkling sky. The people of this kingdom were loving, peaceful, and skilled. The most precious jewel of this land was Princess Elyara, a gentle, pure-hearted girl as enchanting as the glowing moon. Her touch carried light, and her smile held the fragrance of life. But one night, while the entire palace slept peacefully, a mysterious shadow quietly entered the palace. This shadow was in fact a cold-hearted sorcerer named Karnos, who had long wished to destroy the light of Narenia. He believed that the true source of Narenia's prosperity was Princess Elyara. Within moments, he cast his dark magic on her, made her unconscious, and carried her deep into the dark forest. When the morning sun rose, chaos spread across the palace. The princess was missing. King Eland and Queen Freya clutched their hearts in fear and sorrow. A royal announcement was made across the kingdom. Whoever finds Princess Elyara will not only be honored as the hero of the land, but will also be granted the princess's heart and the respect of the crown. In this kingdom lived a brave, kind, and quiet young man named Rayan. He was not a prince nor a warrior. He was a simple artist who painted trees and flowers. But he had known Elyara since childhood. They often sketched together in the royal gardens. Elyara shared with him her dreams for the kingdom, the happiness of the people, and her little wishes. When Rayan learned that Elyara was missing, he gathered all his courage and declared, "I will go find Elyara, even if I must give my life for it." And so Rayan set out toward the dark forest, carrying a small bag, a wooden sword, and a heart full of hope. The forest was dense, silent, and frightening. The branches whispered secrets in the wind. Shadows moved everywhere. But Rayan kept walking. On the way, he found an injured bird trapped in a magical net. Rayan helped the bird, sprinkled water on its wings, and wrapped them gently. The bird looked at him gratefully and said, "O kind human, I know the path to the sorcerer Karnos' castle. In return for your help, I will guide you there." Amazed and relieved, Rayan followed the bird. Crossing the dark woods, frightening caves, and mysterious rivers, he finally reached the castle. The castle stood tall, cold, and empty, as if it had not breathed for centuries. Guards made of shadows roamed its halls. Rayan entered quietly. Inside, everything was broken, covered in fog, and heavy with dark magic. In one room, he saw Elyara. She was trapped inside a glass cage. When she opened her eyes, both surprise and joy appeared on her face. "Rayan, are you really here?" she whispered. Rayan smiled and said, "I have come to take you home, Elyara. Narenia is sad without you, and so am I." Elyara's eyes filled with tears. "Karnos will not allow it. He took the light of my heart to weaken me. Defeating him will not be easy," Rayan replied. "If the love in our hearts is true, no darkness can stop it." Hearing this, Karnos stormed into the room. Dark lightning filled the chamber. "The simple boy thinks he can defeat me. This is impossible." Rayan drew his wooden sword, knowing well it could not harm a sorcerer. But then he remembered something his grandmother once told him. The light of true love is stronger than any dark magic. Rayan closed his eyes and called Elyara's name with all the love in his heart. Suddenly, a bright light burst from within him and flowed through the sword, spreading across the castle. The dark magic began to break. Karnos screamed. The glass cage around Elyara shattered into glowing dust. Rayan held Elyara's hand, and together their light formed a radiant beam that destroyed Karnos forever. The castle began to crumble. Supporting each other, they escaped into the forest. Outside, the sky was clear and the wind carried a sweet fragrance, as if nature itself was celebrating. When the two returned to Narenia, the entire kingdom welcomed them. People clapped, cheered, and showered them with flowers. The king and queen embraced them warmly. Elyara spoke before all. "My heart was always filled with light, but today it has been completed by Rayan's love. He is the one who found me, saved me, and brought me home." The king smiled and replied, "Rayan, you are our hero. The light of Narenia will forever shine through both of you." Rayan smiled shyly, but Elyara held his hand and said, "The love that awakens a heart is greater than the power of any king." That a few days later, Rayan and Elyara were married. The palace glowed with bright lights. Flowers rained from the sky. The people rejoiced, and Norinia bloomed with life once again. Princess Elyara never knew that her journey would lead her to her true love. And Rayan discovered that even an ordinary person can win everything through the strength of the heart. Thus, the Lost Princess did not truly end, because stories of love never end. They live forever in the hearts they touch.